Children of the Most High God. You can go on my old channel. I got a channel I had in Colorado, and I have a channel right here. I'm in the South. I'm back home. I'm not in Miami, but I'm in the South. I've been saying this for years. I've been teaching this knowledge since I was 19, man. Why the cameras are up, why they have the sound barriers on expressways, why they have the little exit door on expressways, these buses with no windows, the concentration camps, the disposable coffins they got in Georgia. Just like I've been talking about this for years. The Iraq scan, the chip. I've been talking about the conspiracy theories that people say is conspiracy theories, but it's actually the truth. Like I've been talking about the canisters, the food shortages, the war with China and Taiwan, Georgia. I mean, not Georgia, but Russia and Ukraine. I talked about all that. You can go to all my channels. Like I said, you can go to the Chief Dancer Bear. You'll see a lot of this stuff I've been talked about. Like I've been on the street ministering this stuff to people. Like get right with yourself, get right with your family. Go on YouTube and learn how to bug out, learn how to make makeshift, how to survive in the wilderness, how to start campfires, how to purify your water, how to just make food rations, just know how to just survive. I've been talking about this. And only the strong will survive. We've been surviving already. So, like I said, when they had the, what they call it, the recession, we didn't even know what that was until we heard it on a rap song of Jeezy. Like, we've been living this life that we live in some of the messed up neighborhoods. We eat some of the worst foods. And I'm just saying, like, this is nothing new. And the blessed ones are those who already know. I've been know these things, man. This is nothing new. We used to sit back and have Bible study, and we used to read different books we used to bring to each other, And the biggest one was On Plain Sight, Hidden in Plain Sight, the National Sunday Law, the Kiba Nigas, the Art of War. Just the day after, we read a lot of books. Like we shared the knowledge. Like it's crazy. Like some people just waking up. Y'all need to wake up faster than what you're doing. You still got coal in your eyes because you are going to be awakened, and a little too late. Like a little too late. Been talking about inflation. Inflation is here in your face. Been talking about the migrants. Been talking about the Trojan horse. These things are old to me, and my subscribers know they are old. So I started talking about spirituality because without spirituality, y'all gonna be crazy out here. I keep telling y'all gonna be crazy out here. It's gonna be no escape. Like, some people are lazy to knowledge. Some people are lazy to actually learn how to do things without civilization. Like, when the lights out, the lights are out. There's no light company coming. When the water's polluted, the water's polluted. So much money going overseas and over here and over there, but what about the everyday Americans? What about you? All your corporations are leaving and going to other countries. A lot of countries are taking all their resources back from America. You will not be getting grains. You will not be getting certain exotic fruit, all kind of drinks. Like, you're going to be actually out here assed out with nothing if you don't prepare yourself now. This is old. You got to get ready for when you see the black helicopters and people are just bombarding your house and taking your vitamin C pills and taking your seeds and stuff like that. Is going to happen. Burning Bibles in the street, burning all books of wisdom. Everybody has to be on the same accord. And who's to say that accord is going to be something nice? This is old. I don't know why they think because we're from the South, we don't have the knowledge. Well, guess what? Everything off the coast of Florida, brings the language, the culture, the edibles, the lifestyle, okay? And they also bring the democracy of what's going on in the islands. We know how to survive. There's food everywhere. There's coconuts. There's star fruits. There's, oh my God, cantaloupe, watermelon, collard greens, callaloo. Man, you can grow everything almost in Florida soil, in Georgia soil. We know. I was bugging out, I'm going to say in 4th grade. I was in the Boy Scouts. You know, like, it was always adventurous to know and to deal with nature. What to eat, what not to eat. I can see it now. I'm sitting up in a tree just eating all kinds of fruits and vegetables and how to camouflage your bug out spot and how to hide your tent and I mean how to camouflage the smell of your food cooking. Like, these people are not ready for this. They all dependent on what the system gives them. So they're stuck in the matrix, and if the matrix fall apart, they fall apart with it. They're still plugged in. They're not taking time out to say, well, hey, any day, all these things will be pulled from under my feet. How can I survive without it? They didn't even try to challenge themselves to go days without lights and water and food. They don't know how that feels. So they're going to go back crazy. When you know what time it is, you just know. It's all in your bones. Like, you can see the energy in the street. Like, the streets are full with drugs. C-19 never left. You got diseases that's been out there and nobody is trying to prevent getting sick. They done found laboratories in America that's producing all these drugs, and they got I'm talking about biological airborne diseases already taking effect. Like, the collapse is already collapsing. Like, you just can't see it. It's moving like a snail. Like, these things are going on. Soon the stores will be closed down. So you will take that bus ride. I'm telling you, the weak will be the ones who will be submitted. The weak will be the ones who will take the mark. The weak will be the ones who's going to starve and fight. And, man, they're going to rage the streets. It's going to look like The Purge, man. That's what it's going to look like. That's why you got movies like that coming out, to let you know this is what it's going to look like when there is no law. When it's anarchy, like, this is what it's going to look like when your phone don't work. This is what it's going to look like when your lights out. This is what it's going to look like when you have no protection. All you have to do is meditate and put yourself in each situation and prepare for it. What am I going to do if the lights go out? Get solar flashlights. What are you going to do if the water get polluted? Start preparing now and get water and store it and have your water purifying pills. It's all common sense. The Creator gave it to you. What you going to do when you got an angry mob? What you going to do? What you going to do about when the store is closed? What you going to do when you see tanks riding down the street? What are you going to do when you see black helicopters flying? What are you going to do when drones are telling you to go in the house? Armed drones, I might add. What are you going to do? Cameras are up. The system is watching. The system don't believe that it's going to fall. A lot of people are comfortable right now. They think nothing. They just feel like it's just another rumor. There were some things that was done, and when they press that button, you're going to see people going a fool in the street. They already made their experiment. Now they're ready to test it out. So all it needs is a little chaos, a little distraction. People just bothered. That's what they're waiting for. The unbothered is the ones who's humble and learning what to do for every situation. They're not going to starve. They're not going to be shelterless. They're not going to be out here walking around with their hair still on top of their head. They know what's coming. They got their food stored. They know how to purify their meat. They know how to mummify their meat. They know how to keep it preserved. Whatever words you want to come with, they are ready. Some people right now are living in their mobiles. Like, you got these minivans, whole house inside a minivan, bed, refrigeration, air conditioning, the way to cook. They got their pets for the alarm. They got their firearms. They got everything. They got the purifying pills. But you gonna wait till the last minute when all the stores gonna close. You're gonna wait till the store becomes a camp with a strobe light on top of it, and you see nothing but military vehicles parked in front of it, people lined up. That's when you're gonna wait. And don't get mad if a lot of people don't open their door because you was not ready. And like I said, the lazy ones are gonna be the hungry ones, and the hungry ones are gonna be the violent ones. What are you going to do about that situation? All they want is chaos. When chaos comes, they're going to use that for the camouflage. You're going to wake up one morning and being told there's no more work for you. You're going to wake up one morning, you're going to be told, let us in and see how much stuff you have in your refrigerator. Let's go to your medicine cabinet. The whole mission is to make chaos. And with that chaos, they can do a lot of things. Because people are fighting and fussing in the street about food and injustice and clean water and kids' care and health care and all these things. These people are building a web for you. And what you gonna do about it? This is old news. They've been building, they've been creating, and this is what's coming.